Give you guys an update on everything that I'm doing and what's going on. And first off, to tell you, I got a new project. What? What? I'm in the middle of a vlog, Kai.
Your order's here.
My order's here? Oh, great. Let's go get it. Come on.
Your order's here.
Oh my God. That's, holy crap. That's huge. Oh my God. Holy bejesus. I'm gonna need a bigger basement for this. Jules, I need an airplane hangar, stat. Oh boy. He's enormous. Oh boy. Yeah. Hey, it's Japanfile Rob, and I'm back here today to do another review. Finally. As you can see, it's the big Fort Max. So, here's the box. Front of it. Side of it. Other side of it. Bottom of it. Back of it. Which I really do love this old style of how they have it with this amazing artwork from like the 80s and that whole transformation sense. So, there's the box. And let's get to the figure. So, inside the box, the first thing you get is you get a bunch of stuff. You get his card, which as we can see, and on the back with a lot of Japanese. So as we can see, his tech specs on the bottom. This thing, most Japanese toys have this because you use your phone and it takes you to a special website. The instruction booklet, which is not really a booklet, it's just a piece of paper that folds out. And then this massive sticker sheet. Very big. And yeah, I haven't had no time to put these on. Okay, so here is the Behemoth himself. The one, the only, Fort Max, every Transformer fan collector's wet dream. Okay, not wet dream. Holy Grail, we'll say, for shits and giggles. But as you can see, this guy is huge, and I can see why we all wanted it as kids, and now we finally were able to get it, thanks to Takara, because Hasbro would have never done this. So anyway, just real quick, we'll head down here and I'll show off some of the accessories that actually come with it. You get the, as everybody knows, you get the little radar dish, and you get the small sword that is for Cerebros, and you also get a gun. Two different guns for, I think one's for Cerebros and one is for Gromit. Or Cog. That's who it is for. It's for Cog. So, one's for Cog, and then whatever you want to call this, the Master Sword, the God Sword, the Super Sword, whatever, you get this. And one little note, this did not come with the American release. Reason why? Because it failed the drop test and it was considered too dangerous because you'd poke your eye out. But yeah, mammoth. Huge. This thing is easily half the size of his body. Okay, 3/4 the size of his body. Before I forget, you get Spike. So Spike right there. Little figure. Little robot. And this, now I can't remember who's who. So one's Gasket, one's Gromit, and these guys combine to make Cog. So really, it's pretty simple. It's just like 6-gun. You just pull off these guns right here. put them in the pegs on the side here. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, so anyway, and then you just bring this one up and lock it in. And there you go. There's Cog. He gets this little gray gun, which you can see. Nice, very nice molded detail right there. And that fits right in his hand. So anyway, as you can see, he's loaded to the teeth with guns. The two guns that come with Fort Max's, you got this double pistol, and then you got this big motherfucker. And then you got two huge guns here. A gun that swings out back here. Two guns down on his legs. And wait, we're not done yet, people. We got guns on the backs of his fist that actually rotate around and pop up. Come on, pop up. If you can get at it. There we go. These pop up. So you got two on there. You got two here that pop up. And then we're still not done. Bring his arm down like this. Open this panel right here. And we got guns here. So, yeah. Tell me Fort Max is not loaded to the teeth. Because he is. I mean, that is just insane. He's a walking tank. Now, the instructions tell you to put down the ramps. I personally don't like the ramps. So I'm not going to do it that way. But I will show it with the ramps down. And I just don't like it. I'd rather keep the ramps up. So anyway, first off, we're going to take out the guns. We're going to slap these down just for the time being because they're going to be put back up. I just want to keep them out of the way. We're going to stick these guns into my back pocket so if I lose them, you can all start yelling and throwing things at the screen telling me to go check my back pocket. Next, we're going to yank out Fort's head. So, and just real quick, you can actually, now some people do it, some people don't, because you got these two gray pieces right here. You know, these two like chunks of plastic right here. These actually hold it in this hole down here. But you can put Spike's body and head form in here so that he has now like a peg. So it just gives it a little bit better stability, and plus it's storage for Spike. He's not in the way, or you don't have to put him to the side, you know. So anyway, we're going to be using this again, so let's get to this. So first things first, we want to rotate this. He's so big and so you don't know where to start sometimes with this guy. You want to bring down the arms, rotate the fist, bring these down. Then bring the arms up. And then once you bring the arms up, you want to then unpeg these pieces where the two huge guns here are. And you want to bring that up. And then this one, bring that up. And then just lock them into place. Nice big click. And then bring this up. After you do all this, you bring him and you just lay him right down. And then this comes down, this comes down. You bring these guns back up. And you can rotate this gun right here down. Just like that. And mine's a little wobbly. It doesn't want to lock or anything. Then we bring this and we put this here. And we stick this here. Or vice versa, whatever way. And then you take your little radar dish and you plop that right on the back. Right here. So, there you go. Now, with these down, that's what this will look like. Come on. One doesn't want to peg, the other one's constantly popping out. But, you can... Oh, God. Finagle. There we go. So you can bring this down. Now, my table's not that big, so... Yeah, but you can bring them down. As I said, I just don't see the reason why to have this down or these plates down because they're for city mode. So, these just go right back up and peg in, and I don't really care about them. That's just my personal thing. And I just look at it as his fists are going to be the thrusters. You know, but huge, massive, big, gigantic. I don't know what else to say. So you can actually take this spike out of there, swing up his arms, and drop him in here. But you gotta bend him in a sitting position. Plop him down, and there, he's flying that. And then with Cerebros, you can put him in what they call his computer, or I don't know if it's computer or satellite, but you can put it in his satellite mode. So you got the head mode, just like this. You just drop this down, it locks into place. Swing out the legs, just like this. And then just keep the arms back, just like that. And then what you can do is you just bring it down 90 degrees. And then basically what you're supposed to do, and you could do this for the sitting mode too, but right over here, this part right here, you just actually open up this part right here, swing down this all the way. Now, I have a small problem with mine. It's like almost a defect. What I'm gonna do is I'll take this and I'll show you guys, and you'll see it. You probably notice it once you look at it. You can see it's bulging out here. And on this, well, it's not really bulging out on that side. No, it is bulging out on that side. So it's bulging out here, down here, but it's really bulging out. You can see that seam is popped out. And I've tried everything to close it back up. So my problem with this is trying to get him in there, because he just doesn't want to go all the way down. He just does not want to go in. Anyway, I mean, you guys get the idea. His legs go down and he just basically sits in there. Or he stands in there in his mode of satellite or whatnot, or even a master computer. This is his Air Fortress mode, or spaceship mode, fortress mode. It seems like this whole box has had problems, because I had a lot of issues with this door popping off, and inside here, inside the peg holes, they were actually, there was a lot of flash buildup in there. So I had to literally get a hobby knife and get it out. But now it stays in there nice and tight, and I don't have to worry about it. So I like the mode. Don't get me wrong, this mode I actually think is really awesome. But I think his biggest strength is the city mode. He beats the original G1 Metroplex. I've seen the newer Metroplex. He beats that. His city mode is much better. So let's get that and going. So first things first, I'm going to just rotate these up. Those pieces are going to get rotated up as like antennas or whatnot. Then this red piece down here gets flipped out. So we're going to flip that out now. These pieces actually, now, my table's not that big, so sorry guys. Sorry guys and girls. And then what you do is bring that down just like that. Oh, I forgot to do the top one. There we go. And then bring that down. And then this actually opens all the way up. This drops down just like that. Open this up just like that. Snap that into place. There we go. Then, here's the fun part. Everybody says, how the heck do you do this one? So, I'm going to bring down the gun here. This gun right here actually gets closed up. So, we're just going to close it right up. I mean, you can keep it up if you want to, but the instructions just tell you not to. So, first things first, we're going to grab one leg, pull it all the way out. Then you're going to rotate it just like that. Bring it up. Yeah, this is not good. This is insane. Bring up the foot. There we go. And then up it goes. Same as the other side. Bring it out. Rotate this just like that. I'm still finding stuff. Rotate that. Bring that foot up. And then, there. That's just like that. Then you bring this gun up, rotate it up, swing it around. And then that actually goes over here. And it pegs in. Which, another thing, there was never a peg in the G1 version. And they actually remolded it to where that this has a peg. And now you have a peg hole here. And then there's a peg hole, I think, underneath here. Yeah, there's a peg hole underneath here, and everything now pegs in with this gun. I wish they put it over on this side, but they didn't because, I mean, you got the jail here. So this comes down like that. You can actually raise up the jail any way you want. Do it your way. Guns go down. Let's see, what else am I doing here? There's so much to this guy. This comes down, which is kind of like, you can consider them dialysis or diagnostic, you know, for their car forms. You know, it could be a hospital, it could be whatever you want it to be. Little steps that go up to I don't know what. But, bring that out, and then there's a door down here. So, this is the city mode. Which, like I said, my table was not big, and it's not huge, but this is the city mode. And, let me see if I can get this at least somewhat to where these are. But, you get the idea. You have a small wheel on this side that actually turns the radar, and you can bring this down, and then you have another exit or entrance. This does work. We'll use grommet just to show you, and then you just whip him, and off he flies. Same thing with this. You can actually do the whole, you know, rotate and then put him in here. Spike is back here, but you can do whatever you want with Spike over on this side and that side. But that's the city form for Fort Max. And like I said, this city form is so much better than any of the Metroplexes. The new one or the G1. This is so much more compact. It's more believable. That's what really, it's more believable that this is a base. I don't know, the whole spread the legs and, you know, swing an arm around. You know, back to the drawing board, guys. But, I mean, I still love my Metroplex. Metroplex was one of my first big ones, big Transformers. So, I do have love for my G1 Transformer of Metroplex. Because I could not get this guy. Parents would not. And how many parents looked at the price tag and went, no way, back in the 80s. So, real quick, we have the gimmicks of these slides. You have this little area. We have there's doors, and you bring these down, and then you take your little Cyberverse vehicles, like this one, and you can drive them right in. And then what you do is you come over here, and there's this little crank right there, and then you just start turning it, and up he goes. So, I mean, that's another thing. This is what makes him cool. You know, he has this awesome gimmick of an elevator to bring up, and once he comes, you can see he is up, and once you get him all the way up, which I'm trying to, you go over to this button right here, this red one. Let me get Cerebros out. You go right over this button here, and this is what happens. And voila. I tell you, that's actually, that's just awesome that you can do that. So, I mean, there's so much play value in this guy that it's not even funny. I mean, he's just enormous. He's huge. He's great. And like I said, I had some issues. I still have some issues. That plastic that's actually bulging here and on this side too. I got to figure out what I need to do to fix that. And let's get him back into robot form. And we'll go through with articulation. And we'll go through, whatchamacallit, comparisons with this guy. So, come back over here. Let's start closing things up. So that gets closed. This gets closed. This gets closed. So we're just closing things. This gets closed. Jail gets closed. So we're closing all the doors. That gets closed. This gets closed. And like I said, I just haven't had the time to really sit and put stickers on. I tried putting stickers on another guy, and it took me till 5 in the morning, 6. I didn't get to bed until 6 last night, so you know what? Screw it. I'll get the stickers when I get it. You know, you guys want a review of this thing, and everybody wants to see a review, and I love reviewing stuff like this. So, alright, the radar goes, these guns get taken off, so we're just going to keep taking parts off, closing little doors. The little side doors here for the elevator get closed. Then we spin it around this way. We can bring this down and lock that out. Swing out this gun. Bring that over here. Swing that, close that. Now, back over to here. Now here's where it's fun. Bring this out. Bring this down. Rotate. And bring it over. Lock that in. We can keep that out. Why not? Swing this over here. Bring this out. Come on. Jeez. Talk about headache. Alright, now we can stand them up. Bring down the arms. Bring that back down. Whoops. Gotta bring the arms up again because I forgot this part. Bring that. Lock those in. If you want and you choose, you can swing out the arms. I mean, out the arms. Out the guns. The huge cannons that probably would take out a complete city in one shot. That's another problem I've had with this. These guns rotate. I think I need to dismantle it and sand them down a little bit. So, that was the phone. Just giving me a message. So, I'm gonna bring this bad boy. Swing that, and there we go. And if you want, put this here, put that there. Now, I'm not sure, but just to be on a safe side, I'm going to do it again. But if you did not, I've been doing all this reviewing, so I'm going to just real quick go through the head transformation for, there's Fort Max's head, and to get him in the Cerebros is pretty easy. Just drop down the hood, swing down the legs, just like that, and then flip them upside down, swing out the arms, bring out the arms, then swing out the fist, just like that, and like that, and then you take Spike, so I'm going to put this over here so you can take Spike, swing down his arms, lock that over, just like that. And then, yes, he has that whole head, because this is a headmaster, has that. Just connect the head, give it a push in, and voila, he's super powerful. You can put this gun in here, put it in one hand, and the mini god sword, master sword, sunshot sword, whatever you want to call it, goes in. You can put it in this hand, And now Cerebros is also ready to kick some butt. So there you go. So, I mean, for seriousness, I mean, this is a figure that 90% of us wanted as Transformers fans. We wanted it as kids. We didn't get it as kids. So, you know what? We got it now. And at least we can enjoy it as adults and really take care of it, pose it, show it off, lie to other people that remember it but aren't collectors and say it's an original G1. But, to use the sword, yeah, I know, I shouldn't do that. I don't, trust me. People know. The box is usually displayed with it. So, this huge thing, it comes actually in like 2 pieces. Or actually, does it come in 3? Yeah, it comes in 3 pieces. So you get it, the orange part, the black piece, and this piece. And you just put it all together. It all just locks right in. And that's it. You know, I didn't like that sound. I heard like a cracking sound. Cracking sounds scare me. So all you do is just bring it, plop it right in, and you can't even see the darn sword because it's so huge. I am like completely pulled back almost to the couch, and you could just see the size of the sword and him. It's just, yeah, if I was a Decepticon, I'd be going the opposite way. I wouldn't be going towards him, I'd be going that way. But real quick, let's do the articulation thingy. You know, it's a G1. You're gonna have, you know, the articulation is very minimal with the figures. So, real quick, you got rotations at the wrist. There's no swivel on the forearms, but the arm goes up and down. This goes 360, no turning of the head, no looking up. The legs, they go forward, they go out. Come on, they go out, and you can actually get it like this if you wanted to. If you wanted to put a Transformer underneath another Decepticon, he's stepping on it. The ankles, I mean, if you want to call it ankles, you kind of can do that, but that's about it. I mean, there's no waist rotation. It's very basic. He's one huge fucking chunk of plastic with some metal, you know, with some die cast. But that's what he was created for, to make a city and use our mini bots with them. And that's, and I mean, to even make that huge flying fortress and just, you know, be menacing and be the talk of the neighborhood because all the kids would be running into the house to play with this thing. And I don't remember one kid in my neighborhood that had this. Not one. Even the kid that got everything did not have this. So, yeah, it was, a lot of parents did not want to pay, I think he was $150. 150 in 87, 86, 87. So, I mean, you know, like I said, I don't remember the exact price. He might have been 100, he might have been 120, he might have been 150, you know. But all that matters now is we got one. We don't have to spend thousands of dollars for one. We actually can go right to, you know, your local internet store and just order it. You know, for $320, $350, which isn't bad. So, yeah, I love him. I'm so happy to have him finally in my collection. I know a lot of you are just ecstatic that we got this. I mean, you know, he's just huge. And who can't love a big bot? And like I said, he's like 15 pounds. He's very big, very hefty. So, let's go to do some size comparisons. Alright, so, size comparisons. Here he is with Springer. Here he is with the recent release of Hexatron. And let me see if I can get one more and throw him up. Here he is with G1 Soundwave and Masterpiece Soundwave. So, He's big. He's huge. He is just humongous, Fort Max. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, this has been Japanophile Rob with another review. I hope y'all are doing well. I thank you so much. I'm now up to 186 subscribers. Keep it rolling, baby, because maybe if I get to 200, maybe there'll be contests coming soon. I do not know. We'll see how it works. So again, this has been Japanophile Rob. I thank you for joining me. Remember, do all that fun stuff. Comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Ciao. Weird is he's destroying this franchise because of the simple reason that he doesn't want to listen to the fans. It's really messed up. What? What now? I'm in the middle of trying to do a vlog.
We have a problem.
What problem is so huge that you have to interrupt me twice already?
Come outside.
All right, fine. Come on. Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, these are just we have a problem. Jules, you better order a stadium for me. Holy crap. Oh boy. These things are huge. It's bad enough we have one huge one, now we have two. Oh boy.